This is Papabrad's Gaming coming at you today with a video about Dreamcast controllers. Talking about these guys. Let's open this up, see what I got in the mail today. Oh yeah, the Striker DC gamepad from Retro Fighters. This is Papabrad's Gaming coming at you with the next evolution in the Dreamcast. I'm talking about a brand new gamepad, the Striker DC, which is a modernized retro Sega Dreamcast joystick. Let's look at the original Sega Dreamcast joystick. Here's what we're accustomed to. Of course, the triangular shape. Always found it kind of a weird ergonomics. The way it kind of pushes your elbows in. You have two triggers underneath. One of the neat things about the Sega Dreamcast joystick, of course, it had the VMUs and had a spot for either another memory card, which you probably are going to use because these games take a lot of memory, or you can put a rumble pack there. Okay. 4 buttons, start button, D-pad. Analog stick was always definitely feels a little old compared to what we're used to today with modern controllers, like you find on a new Xbox or PlayStation. They had a kind of a strange cable management too. The cord has a little, actually hangs like this, and then it has a little groove. If you want it to come out the front, you kind of snap it in right here. And that's kind of the original design. Okay, enter the Retro Fighters Striker DC gamepad. I'm gonna play this on a couple games too to see what I think of it. Let's open her up. Nice packaging. Look at that. They didn't need to do that. They didn't need to do that. Look, a little keychain. How cool is that? And you've got some manuals. Pretty cool. Introducing the next revolution from Retro Fighters, the Dreamcast Striker DC controller. Striker DC gamepad showcases next generation features and designs. We're going to check it out. Ergonomic and modern design Dreamcast controller. Compatible with VMUs and vibration packs, extra quality and responsive D-pad, extra long 10-foot cord. That's nice. 10 feet cord is nice. Added turbo function, help you get to the next level. I don't really use turbo. That's cheating, but you can do it with this joystick. Comfortable and responsive analog stick. That is something I'm looking forward to checking out. Analog stick on an original Dreamcast to me is not that great. Besides the cool keychain, showed you that. They threw in some cool stickers. Little different guys. Retro Fighters, little guys. Stickers. And they threw in a manual. I'm going to make this nice and clean and get in focus. Just screenshot that if you want to read it. Just with the frequently asked questions. Okay. Let's pull this out and compare this mug. Nice packaging overall. The first thing you notice is size-wise. Size-wise. It's smaller. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice. Boy, that feels good. You got 2 buttons up here, and you've got triggers on the bottom. Now the cord is front facing on this, so there's not the crazy cord management. Your triggers are here. Fire buttons. Feel about the same. Okay. Definitely a more modern, more ergonomic shape though. Let's compare that shape. Compare that shape to the original Dreamcast. A very odd bird. And you know, I've gotten used to the Dreamcast controller over the years, but it's really not a great design. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this Retro Fighters Striker DC gamepad a lot more. Let's take this out. Yep. Put the have a VMU here. We go with the black one. Slide it in there. And have a rumble pack, Dreamcast rumble pack. I'm gonna slide that in too. There's what it looks like with the Dreamcast rumble pack and the VMU. Also try a VMU and a memory card. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay, let me switch cameras to where we can see my Dreamcast. Let's see, number 5. Okay, I've got a game loaded up here. This is good old Sega GT. This is a good one to check out the analog, the triggers, because this game uses the triggers. That's why I picked this one. I'm gonna try this game. I'm gonna try Fighter, probably Marvel vs. 2. Something I'm very familiar with. Okay, so let's continue, see how it works. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. The analog stick on this is fantastic. Compared to the original Dreamcast, it's no comparison. I mean, this is going to be I can tell already, this is going to be my preferred controller of choice anytime I'm reaching for a joystick to play when I want a gamepad on the Dreamcast. This is so nice. The triggers on this feel great compared to the Dreamcast. Good control. Yep, try my brakes. Yep, nice. Like the triggers, they do feel better. A lot better. We do one more lap just to be sure. This is an excellent game if you haven't checked this one out. This is Sega GT, running on original hardware on a Dreamcast. Now I'm using the Striker DC gamepad. It's a brand new modern gamepad designed to work with the Dreamcast console. Pretty cool. And that's a little bit of Sega GT racing. Pretty cool. Works good. Okay. Very nice. Okay, we're going to try another game next. Next, we're going to try Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And of course, the Dreamcast had an incredible version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Definitely a reason to own a Dreamcast to play this game on Dreamcast hardware is totally a joy. I'm going to check out the new Striker gamepad. VMU's looking sharp, looking crisp. Always like the VMU. Such a cool idea to put a little screen on the controller. Very much ahead of its time. Okay. And let me play a little bit of Marvel vs. Capcom, see what I think. We'll go with cable. Iron Man. And Morgan. There you go. Okay. Okay. Yep, no problem. No problem doing the half circle attack. Works every time. We try the gamepad. Same thing. Nice and smooth. Triggers. Oh, that's nice. Triggers work good. Switch it up. Yeah. Good. Yeah, the controls work good. Look at me just pulling off fireball after fireball. Smooth. Try special. Boom. No problem. Usually play with a fighting stick, but this joypad is working very good. I have to change it up a little bit. I do prefer playing these games with a fighting stick overall, but this is working nice. I'm not missing moves. I'm not missing moves because of the controls, that's for sure. There we go. Nice hyper combo finish. And that's it. Retro Fighters. Awesome. Plays good. Plays good. Hyper combo finish all day long. Retro Fighters. Gamepad. This is awesome. Okay, let me go back to... So I played some Sega GT to check out the analog triggers. And I played some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to try a fighting game. Okay. Let's try out one more game. Let's try out a shooter and see how it works with the shooter. And we're going to take a look at a shooter. This is Gunbird 2. Released in 2000 by Psycho. Capcom released this for the Dreamcast. It's a good one. Definitely get a chance to check out how the fire buttons work on this. Go with a random character. Ooh, yes, we got Morgan. Yes! What luck. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so for this game, you have to use the stick. The D-pad. One uses the D-pad. Okay. It's got lots of personality. The D-pad is working excellent, as are the buttons. Absolutely no problems playing Gunbird 2 with just the D-pad. If I'm going to use a gamepad, if I am going to use a gamepad to play a shoot 'em up, I will use the Striker DC. I do have an official Dreamcast joystick, and I do like using that with the Samwa buttons. But for a gamepad, this is excellent. Bombs. Do another one. Oh yeah. 4 bombs. 3 bombs. Yes, plays excellent. Totally works great. D-pad works good. And let's see if we can take this boss out. Let's hit him with some bombs. Oh yeah. And another one maybe. There you go. Enjoy. Thank you. Come again. Nice knowing you. How about a bomb for lunch? One left. Ooh, nice. And boom. That's all she wrote. What an awesome game. The original Gunbird is on the iiRcade. I'm making a video. So for shmups, I like the new Retro Fighters gamepad a lot more. One thing I want to show you is the way that the VMU is handled. If you look at the original Sega Dreamcast, has kind of a deep window, and that kind of gives the VMU always like a little shadow. One thing I really like about the Retro Fighters, the way they handled the VMU display, I think is really great. See it good, but basically it's more shallow, so the VMU is a lot more visible. That's a good design. Ergonomics is way better, so this is like a modernized Dreamcast joystick. Got a modern shape. Analog stick is way better. The D-pad is just as good as on the original. The buttons feel really great. You can do turbo if you want to. If you like to cheat, it has a turbo button that you can use. Overall, I have to say, this is probably going to be my preferred pad for when I play Dreamcast. There you can see the back of both controllers side by side. You can see the front of both controllers right next to each other. Thank you so much for watching. If you like Dreamcast content, consider subscribing to Papabrad's Gaming. And as always, stay legit.